Hey everybody, welcome to Dogs FPV Live Channel. Glad you stopped in. Hopefully we're going to show you how to mount one of these universal action camera type mounts. We're going to go ahead and mount that thing up for the Eachine Wizard. This is the one that we did our upgrade on for the Foxier camera earlier, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. The easiest way is to go ahead and you're going to drill two holes. That's going to go all the way through, and it's going to go right at the baseline of this, and they're going to go from front to back. And what you need to do is set this up on your quad like this, and you want to mark it so that the holes, basically when you take a zip tie, is going to line up right there in this cutout area. So you're basically going to line that up in this cutout area right here, and you're going to mark your two holes, and that's going to be your guideline for that. Then next what you're going to do is you're going to take your zip tie here, and you're going to make a little bend on it right here so you can get it through there. Just make you like a little J hook, and you're going to start it from the back, and you're going to actually run this thing through. And let me get the quad up here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make a couple little bends on it here like this, and we're going to start it through back here. And next is going to be running it across and fishing it out the front here. There we go. There's one of them right there. And we're just going to pull those things through like this and leave the back of it kind of sticking out there. We're going to grab a second zip tie, and we're going to do the same thing with that. We're going to make a little J hook on the front of it. We're going to put another little bend back here toward the back so we can get this kind of angled like that, and then we're going to run that thing through too right beside of it. We're going to fish it through there like this, and once you get these right here installed, had it but I lost it. Here we go, we'll try that again. So we're going to go ahead and try that one more time. I'm going to stick it through this back slot, and I'm going to grab a hold of it here as soon as it comes out the front. There it is, like this. So basically what you're going to have then, hope you can see this okay, what you're basically going to have is these two zip ties are going to be going through this back slot right here before your battery strap like this. You're just going to leave them out like that a little bit, like this. Just leave them stick out there a little bit. Okay, and you're going to have one on each side of you for your mount here. And what you're going to do next is the two holes that you drilled right here on your base. You drilled them all the way through, as you can see. Right there they are, and we'll flip it over, and you can see there on the back. And we're going to actually just take those and we're going to feed them through right underneath this, right through that back hole. Okay. You want a hole big enough that you can make sure the zip tie goes through okay. So we're going to take the second one and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to run it through. Just like, okay, the next thing you want to do is, I've already installed it. You want to take a piece of double-sided tape, go ahead and put it down to your base plate there on top of your quadcopter, and then you're going to set this thing up here and pull these straps back through as you go. You're going to pull these straps up, let's feed them down in there a little bit more, and pull it through as well. So we're going to pull them nice and tight, and then we're going to set this camera mount right there where we want it. It's going to sit in just like that. Okay. Then you're going to go in the back right here. You're going to feed these zip ties through the back. And what I like doing here is go ahead and push down on the backs of where the locking mechanism is. And we'll go ahead and get that kind of situated where we want it. And pull the second one on through. Go ahead and get that down in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull these two right here nice and tight. Okay, and it's on there pretty secure right there. But we're going to take another step on this, one more. And what you want to do is take a third one now. You're going to take a third zip tie, and you're going to run it right across underneath here. Right underneath your mount right there. And you're going to bring that back through. If you can see it right there. That little hole right here. We're going to push it right through that little hole. We're going to run it back underneath of the quadcopter there and run it out the other side. And it's going to come through the other side like this. We're going to pull it on through, and there's our third zip tie. We're going to go ahead and run that on through like that, and we're going to go ahead and tighten it down. There we go. That thing's solid as a rock right there. Then we're going to take a pair of side cutters here, and we're just going to snip off the excess on these like that and that. And now you have a universal mount, and it's tight as can be. This thing's not going anywhere. It's solid. I mean, it's in there pretty tight. So I use a Runcam 5. It's a little cheaper than GoPro Sessions. To me, the footage on it is not too bad, but it locks in there pretty well. And for the friction, it sits in there pretty tight. And there you have it. So what you can do next is actually, let me find one here. Is get yourself a camera strap, and you can go right up underneath there just for a little extra security to make sure your camera don't come out in a crash. If it does, this right here will help secure that on there. Wrap that camera strap around there like that, and there you have it. There, you're locked up in there nice and tight. Looks really good. It's nice and solid. Shaking the quad all about it, it's not coming off of there. And that's the way you can take a universal action camera mount and strap it to your Eachine Wizard, and without buying one of the pre-mades. You can order them from eBay if you like, or I think Amazon might even have them. But if you have one of those laying around, that's another alternative that you can actually attach to your Eachine Wizard there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this as I'm upgrading this thing, we're also going to take, I bought some new props for this, and I'm also going to be adding the Ethics Melon versions of the Ethics props there. We're going to add that to the Wizard and see how they perform on here, and get some flight footage of the new Foxier camera and also the Runcam Orange strapped to the Wizard. This is definitely a solid quad. It's an old one, but it actually is pretty reliable and does pretty well. I've got some videos in there if you want to check out my cemetery rip, and I've got a couple other videos in there that is done with this one, and I enjoy flying it quite a bit. It's probably one of my favorite ones so far, and I'm brand new at this, but I upped the PIDs on it and the rates, and I just thought I would just upgrade the whole quadcopter completely. And next I'll probably be changing out the transmitter, or the receiver on it. It right now has a Turnergy receiver in it. We're going to be putting a FR Sky version in it next, and maybe changing out to VTX and some other little things, and see how it goes from there. So thanks for stopping in, checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope that helps you out with your camera solutions there. And don't forget to hit that like button, leave me comments below, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.